What's up, guys? It's your favorite math teacher here, and today I'm going to show you a second method for factoring a quadratic equation where a is greater than 1, because in this case my a value is 3, my b value is -6, and my c value is -24. And so if you look at all three of my values, a, b, and c, they all share a common factor, which is 3. So with this method 2, if you can factor something out to make the problem smaller, do it. So if I factor this 3 out, 3x squared becomes x squared. Minus 6x becomes 2x. Minus 24 becomes 8. Equals 0. And so here's the thing, when you do it this way, do not forget what you factored out. That 3 is going to come into handy later. We are going to need it. Don't forget about it. But once you factor that 3 out, this looks like what you originally did, where a equals 1. And so you can just kind of go ahead and be like, well, my c value is -8. So I got to figure out which factors of -8 add up to -2, right? Because if I just pull that bottom part down, this is x squared minus 2x minus 8, and so we're just going to solve that expression right now. So to find my factors of -8, that is 1 and -8, -1 and +8, 2 and -4, and then -2 and +4. So let's see, 1 plus -8 is -7. -1 plus 8 is +7. 2 plus -4 is -2. And -2 plus 4 is +2. Since my b value was -2, I'm going to use 2 and -4 to break this up. So I can rewrite this as x squared plus 2x minus 4x minus 8. And then you do what you did before, right? Break it in half. And then factor both halves separately. So I'm going to go ahead and scoot this down. If I look at my first half, x squared and 2x each have a x in common. If I take that x out, x squared becomes x, plus 2x becomes 2. For that second half, right, I have -4x minus 8, and I need to turn that into x plus 2. So that first value is x. So if I look at -4x, I'm trying to think to myself, how do I turn -4x into just x? Well, I got to take -4 out. And if I take that -4 out, then I have x by itself, and -8 divided by -4 is also +2. So you end up with the same thing inside the parentheses, which is how you know you're doing it correctly. So that becomes your first term, x plus 2. And then your second term is your leftovers, which is a x and a -4. And this was an equation, so it's equal to 0. For the last part, remember that 3 up there at the top? Don't forget about that 3. That 3 now needs to go back into the problem. So whatever you factor out, you just put that right up front, so that 3 goes right there, and then you're done and good to go.